Have you ever stopped to consider what truly underpins the trust we place in advanced AI models like Gemini? We marvel at their capabilities, from generating compelling narratives to assisting with complex coding tasks, but behind the seamless interactions lies a critical, often unseen, foundation: security. In an age where data breaches are a constant threat and privacy concerns are paramount, understanding the robust security features that safeguard our interactions with AI is no longer a niche interest. It's a necessity. Think about it. Every time you input a query, share a document for summarization, or ask for creative assistance, you're entrusting a powerful system with your information. What assurances do you have that this data remains protected, that it isn't misused, or that the AI itself isn't susceptible to malicious manipulation? These aren't hypothetical questions. They are at the heart of responsible AI development and deployment. And for a system as sophisticated as Gemini, built by a company like Google with decades of experience in cybersecurity, these considerations are woven into its very fabric. The security landscape for AI is multifaceted, encompassing everything from the physical infrastructure housing the models to the intricate software protocols that govern data flow and user interaction. It's about protecting against external threats, certainly, but also about ensuring internal safeguards that prevent unintended data exposure or model manipulation. When we talk about Gemini's security features, we're delving into a comprehensive ecosystem designed to maintain confidentiality, integrity, and availability of both the AI itself and the data it processes. This isn't just about preventing hacks. It's about a holistic approach that includes data privacy, responsible AI development, and user control. It's about building a system that not only performs brilliantly but also operates with an unwavering commitment to safety and ethical guidelines. So, let's pull back the curtain and explore the layers of protection that make Gemini a secure and trustworthy AI. The foundation: Google's enterprise-grade security infrastructure. At its core, Gemini benefits immensely from being built on Google's existing, world-class security infrastructure. This isn't a separate, newly built system. It leverages the same enterprise-grade security that protects Google Workspace, Google Cloud, and countless other Google services used by billions worldwide. What does that mean in practical terms? Firstly, physical security is paramount. Google data centers are among the most secure facilities on the planet, with multi-layered access controls, biometric authentication, extensive surveillance, and highly trained security personnel. Your data, even when processed by Gemini, resides within these fortified environments. Secondly, network security is rigorously implemented. This includes robust firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and constant monitoring for suspicious activity. Data transmitted to and from Gemini is encrypted in transit using industry-standard protocols like TLS, transport layer security, ensuring that your prompts and the AI's responses are protected from eavesdropping. Thirdly, data encryption at rest is a fundamental principle. This means that when your data is stored, it's encrypted. Even if an unauthorized party were to gain access to the physical storage, the data would be unreadable without the encryption keys. This provides an additional layer of protection, making data breaches significantly more difficult to exploit. Beyond these foundational elements, Google's extensive experience in managing massive, globally distributed systems informs its security architecture. They have dedicated security teams working around the clock, conducting penetration testing, vulnerability assessments, and responding to emerging threats. This proactive and reactive approach to security is a significant advantage for Gemini. Data privacy: your information, your control. One of the most critical aspects of AI security, and often the biggest concern for users, is data privacy. How does Gemini handle your personal and sensitive information? Google has made significant commitments here, ensuring that your interactions with Gemini prioritize your privacy. Crucially, your interactions with Gemini generally stay within your organization, particularly for enterprise versions like Gemini for Google Cloud. This means your content isn't shared outside your designated domain without your explicit permission. For individual users, careful consideration is given to how activity data is used. By default, Gemini app's activity is set to auto-delete after 18 months, but you have the flexibility to adjust this setting to auto-delete sooner, later, or even turn it off entirely. Content you input into Gemini prompts is not used to train generative AI models outside of your domain without permission. This is a significant distinction. While some aggregated, anonymized data might be used for product improvement, your specific conversations and proprietary information are not used to generally enhance the public-facing AI model or for other customers. This commitment is particularly important for businesses and developers who work with sensitive or proprietary code and data. Furthermore, Gemini adheres to strict data access control models. Information from one user's session is not intentionally exposed to other users. This isolation helps maintain privacy even within an organization, especially when combined with existing workspace access controls for shared files. For highly sensitive data, client-side encryption, CSE, can be leveraged, ensuring that not even Google systems or employees have the technical means to access the encrypted content. Responsible AI development, safety built-in. Beyond traditional cybersecurity measures, AI introduces unique safety and ethical considerations. Google has a strong commitment to responsible AI development, and this directly impacts Gemini's security posture. Safety filters are built into the Gemini API. These filters are designed to prevent the generation of harmful, unsafe, or inappropriate content across various categories, including harassment, hate speech, sexually explicit content, and dangerous outputs. While developers can adjust these settings to a degree for specific application needs, there are core harms, such as child safety, that are always blocked and cannot be overridden. This proactive filtering helps mitigate the risk of Gemini being used to create or disseminate harmful material. Content moderation and oversight play a role. While human reviewers generally do not access your personal content, aggregated and anonymized feedback data, like thumbs up/down signals, can be used to improve the model's safety and performance. This feedback loop is crucial for continuously refining the AI's behavior and minimizing unintended outputs. Google also emphasizes educating users on responsible AI usage. For instance, onboarding for younger users often includes resources on how to interact with AI safely and responsibly. This reflects a broader understanding that security is not solely a technological problem but also involves user awareness and education. Access control and authentication. Who can do what? Controlling who can access Gemini and what they can do with it is another critical security layer. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.